Hello, welcome to Start Afresh. Several times you must have encountered doors with push or pull signs and must have got confused whether push to pull or pull to push. Still confusing? Leave it for now and just remember force is this push or pull. Push is to move away and pull is to move towards. Examples of push can be kicking or throwing of ball or punching. Examples of pull can be putting on socks, pulling drawer, opening refrigerator, etc. There are many such possible situations of push or pull in your daily life. In terms of definition, force is push or pull to an object. It is a vector quantity represented by uppercase F. Its formula is F is equal to ma, where m is mass of the object in kilograms and a is acceleration in meter per second square, and its SI unit is Newton, on the name of Sir Isaac Newton. 1 Newton is equal to 1 kilogram mass having acceleration of 1 meter per second square. Now let us discuss effects of force. First, a force can move a stationary object. Second, a force can stop a moving object. Third, a force can change the direction of a moving object. Fourth, a force can change the speed of a moving object. Fifth, a force can change the shape and size of an object. You can encounter these effects in your daily life while playing various sports like cricket or football. Even in your home while making chapati, eating an apple, or cutting a cake, you are changing the shape and size of the object by applying the force. So, is it mandatory that force always changes position, size, speed, or direction of the object? Try pushing the wall of your classroom. It is changing its position, shape, size, speed, or direction? Obviously not. So, is that mean you are not applying force? But you are already tired. Here, we need to understand the concept of balanced and unbalanced force. This is the game of tug of war. Till the time opponents were applying equal forces, no one is changing their position. But as soon as one side players applied more force, the force became unbalanced and other side participants crosses the line. So, how can we define balanced or unbalanced force? Two or more forces acting on an object are said to be balanced forces if the net effect produced by all of them on the object is 0. Here, F1 and F2 are applied equal forces on the object. If the net effect produced by two or more forces on an object is not 0, then force is said to be unbalanced force. Here, F1 and F2 are applied unequal forces on the object. Summarizing, we can say in balanced force, vector sum of all the forces acting on the body is 0, while in unbalanced force, vector sum of the forces acting on a body is not zero. Balanced force do not change the state of rest or motion of a body. Unbalanced force changes the state of rest or motion of body. Till now, all the examples we have discussed comes under category when object and factor applying force are in direct contact. This type of force is known as contact force. But there may be case when object and applying factor are not in direct contact. Force in such case is known as non-contact force. Examples can be gravitational pull force applied by the earth on the objects and magnetic force. At last, if I ask you an object is in stationary condition or at rest, will there be any gravity force? Answer should be yes, as at any time on an object, gravitational pull force downwards and normal upthrust is there. If you have understood the concept, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.